Hello students, in this video we will discuss competitive questions that are frequently asked in the nursing officer exam. The questions that are included in this video are very important questions, and in most of the exams they are frequently asked. First question is, which immunoglobulin is transferred from mother placenta to the fetus, that is IgG. How you will learn? You will learn जो प्लेसेंटा है इट विल सिक्रेट IgG, PG के अंदर वी आर लिविंग, सो प्लेसेंटा विल सिक्रेट IgG. Second question, immunoglobulin transferred from mother breast milk to the fetus is A, that is immunoglobulin A. How you will learn? In the breast milk the immunoglobulin is IgA. You will learn it by Ma means milk के अंदर immunoglobulin A. Third question is, if we are administering anti-sera or immunoglobulin, or from the breast milk IgA is transferred or from the placenta IgG is transferred, it is which type of immunity? It provides to the child passive immunity, because the protection from the disease is given by the introduction of performed animal or the human antibody, because they are transferred from the human, from one individual to the another individual. If the body is maintaining immunity after exposure to an infection or after vaccination, this immunity is known as active immunity, and it is of two types. One is humoral, second is cellular. Humoral immunity provides antibody mediated immunity, whereas cellular it is cell mediated immunity. Next question, in a large population one person was not given immunization, rest of the people they were immunized. So how to break the reducing the carriage of the causative microorganism by the vaccinated individual? This effect is known as herd immunity, in which maximum of the people they are immunized with the vaccination, but few people they are not immunized. So because maximum people they are immunized, they will protect the individual who is not immunized. This is known as herd effect. Herd effect is used for eradication of polio virus and the measles virus. Next question, example of live attenuated vaccine. In bacterial these are BCG and oral typhoid, and in viral OPV, measles, MMR, varicella and rotavirus and yellow fever. So sometimes question is asked, which of the following is not a bacterial live vaccine? Question will be asked, which of the following is not a bacterial live vaccine? So maybe some of the options they will be given, one or two they will not match, so you have to learn which of the following is a bacterial and viral vaccine also. The question that was asked, OPV it is a live vaccine, BCG live vaccine, measles live vaccine. So this type of questions these are frequently asked from this live attenuated vaccine example. Next question, example of killed vaccine or inactivated vaccine. The bacterial are DPT, whole cell killed typhoid vaccine. In viral IPV that is inactivated polio vaccine, rabies, hepatitis A and influenza. BCG induced cell mediated type of immunity that is not transferred from mother to the fetus, that means active immunity, because BCG immunity is gained after the person is getting infection or after immunization is over. Next question, why BCG and OPV are given after birth, whereas because BCG and OPV these are the live vaccine, they are given after birth, whereas measles, MMR are given after 9 months. Because BCG and OPV they are the exception, where maternally derived antibodies they do not interfere with the vaccine intake, whereas if we are giving measles and MMR at the time of birth, the antibodies they are interfering with the maternally derived antibodies. So that's why they should be given at 9 months, and BCG and OPV can be given at birth. Now we will see some of the questions related to in this video related to BCG, OPV and IPV. BCG vaccine is administered against TB, that is tuberculosis. BCG full form is Bacillus calmette-guerin. It is a live attenuated vaccine. There are 3 strains of BCG vaccine. One is Copenhagen Danish 1331. It was used in India. This strain is used in India, Danish 1331. Second strain is Pasteur and third is Glaxo. These are the 3 strains of BCG. BCG should be administered on left upper arm at the insertion of deltoid area. So this question is frequently asked. What is the site for BCG left upper arm? What is the dose and route? In AIIMS NORCET exam it was asked 0.1 ml intradermally and 0.05 ml till 1 month of age. After 1 month of age 0.1 ml with a needle of 26 gauge needle which raises a wheel of 5 mm. That means after administration of BCG there will be a papule formation. Small papule by 2 to 3 weeks that enlarge 4 to 8 mm in size at 5 to 6 weeks. And the papule will form a scar in 6 to 12 weeks of age. That means at around 1.5 months the scar of BCG is formed. If at 4 to 12 week tuberculin test is performed for a child, the person may be positive because BCG is given at the time of birth, so the antibodies are formed, so the person may be positive because of the immunization of BCG. BCG should be stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. It is sensitive to heat and light. Discard unused vaccine after 4 hours. After reconstitution, that means after mixing with the normal saline, the remaining portion of the BCG it should be discarded if it is not used and should not be used more than 4 hours. Now we will see some of the questions or the points that are competitive points related to polio. Poliomyelitis vaccine, it helps to prevent paralytic poliomyelitis. Because of polio, the person was having paralysis. To prevent paralytic poliomyelitis, the polio vaccine was derived. There are 3 serotypes of poliovirus. Poliovirus 1, 2 and 3. It is of 2 vaccines are available, OPV and IPV. OPV is live vaccine. OPV is oral polio vaccine. It is a live vaccine and discovered by Sabin. It is an important point. Second is IPV. It is a killed vaccine and it was discovered by Salk. You will learn it that killed vaccine, K is coming. So the killed vaccine is IPV and it was discovered by Salk. Now we will see some points related to OPV, that is oral polio vaccine. It is a live polio vaccine that protects from paralytic poliovirus. There are 3 serotypes 1, 2 and 3. The stabilizing agent for the OPV is magnesium chloride. This is the stabilizing agent. New point. Vaccine stable at 4 to 8 degrees Celsius for 3 to 4 months and at minus 20 degrees Celsius for 1 year. Potency of OPV is measured by VVM, already discussed. What is VVM? A heat sensitive patch that is displayed on the label of vial. Now we will see what do you mean by VVM. We will revise once. That outer is the circle, inner is the square. If inner is lighter and outer is darker, then use the vaccine. Second is, if inner is still lighter and outer is darker, use the vaccine. If these are of same color or inner is more darker, discard the vaccine. There will be one question in most of the exam, it will be asked. Now OPV doses, first dose or 0 dose of OPV is given at birth. First, second and third dose 6, 10 and 14 week with DPT, and OPV booster dose at 15 to 18 month and 5 year of age with DPT. Now we will see some of the confusion related questions. If a child is getting breast milk and having mild diarrhea, can OPV will be given? Yes. OPV is not contraindicated if a person is having mild diarrhea or mild fever or respiratory disorder, acute respiratory distress, so the vaccines can be given. If a person is immunocompromised or inherited immunodeficiency or any pregnant woman is there, can OPV be given? No, because the live vaccines, they are contraindicated if a person is immunocompromised due to risk of fecal-oral transmission of OPV strain. Which serotype of OPV is associated with the risk of virus regaining its neurovirulence and lead to vaccine associated paralytic poliomyelitis, that is serotype 2. फर्स्ट पोलियो पल्स पोलियो इम्यूनाइजेशन प्रोग्राम कब आया 1995 के अंदर 9 दिसंबर. सेकेंड पल्स पोलियो इम्यूनाइजेशन प्रोग्राम 20 जनवरी 1996. नेशनल पोलियो सर्विलेंस प्रोजेक्ट 1997 में स्टार्ट हुआ. मोनोवेलेंट स्ट्रेन ऑफ पोलियो OPV vaccine are serotype 1 and 3. These are the monovalent, that is MOPV. Bivalent strain, that is BOPV, is serotype 2. Mopping up strategy किसके लिए यूज हुई? For polio. Last case of live polio vaccine, that is serotype 1, was reported in Hobart in January 2011. Dose and route of OPV is 2 drops and orally. Polio is transmitted by fecal-oral route and through the droplet infection also. Reservoir of poliomyelitis is men. The incubation period for poliomyelitis 1 to 2 weeks and isolation required for at least 2 weeks. World Polio Day is celebrated on October 24 and polio, it is a disorder of GI system or intestinal disorder. Now we will see some of the points related with IPV, that is inactivated polio vaccine. IPV, it is a suspension of formaldehyde killed polio virus. That means the polio virus, it is killed in formaldehyde and it is taken from the animal sources like monkey kidney, human diploid cell and Vero cell culture. IPV vaccine potency is measured by D antigen content. There are 3 serotypes of IPV, 1, 2 and 3, that is 40D, 8D and 32D. These are also known as EIPV, that is enhanced potency inactivated polio vaccine. The dose is 0.5 ml and the route is intramuscular or subcutaneous route. According to IAP, that is Indian Academy of Pediatrics, the sequential IPV and OPV schedule is 3 doses of IPV should be given 6, 10 and 14 weeks and 2 doses 8 and 16 weeks, that is primary dose, and 1 dose. If 3 doses are given, then they should be given at only 6, 10 and 14 weeks of IPV. And if 2 doses are given, for example at 8 week and second should be given at 16 week, 1 dose should be booster dose at 15 to 18 month. And OPV should be given with IPV at birth 6 month, 9 month and 5 year. One more thing, IPV vaccine, it is the choice in the patient with IDD and HIV symptom and the siblings etc. Because IPV, it is a killed vaccine, it can be given to an immunocompromised patient. So in this video we have discussed about the important points related to BCG, IPV and polio. Hope so you guys understood all the important points from this video. In the next video we will see some of the disease condition, important points like DPT and some other measles etc. Thanks for watching. Do like, comment, share and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos. Stay tuned with me. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.